Okay, it's been 24 hours at least since I put this poly piece on. Obviously, there's no fucking disgusting shit along the front hairline like there would be with lace, but I think I placed it a bit too far back and there's a bit of overlap back here. Now just remember I used Ghost Bond Supreme to put this on. I've got to shoot a scene, a comedy scene, where I'm kind of a wily old wizard kind of type man. Doesn't have to be like that, but I got my options when I do my scene. So I'm going to shave all that off and just leave like a little mustache and maybe a little goatee or something. And while I have that shower and shave off using that mirror over there. Mirror, see? I will check out the hair piece and see if this glue holds throughout the shower experience. Okay, so I just had a shower, haven't even dried yet. Inside the shower, I washed my hair with shampoo and conditioner, just standard stuff. Nothing special. I used an electric toothbrush with optic white toothpaste. Then I flossed my teeth with a Reach flosser. I floss my teeth every single time I have a hair. Sorry, ever have to brush my teeth. And the other thing I do every time I brush my teeth is I take one of these wet wipes with me and brush my tongue. I used to use an Aura brush, which I got off the internet, but it made my tongue really raw and painful, so I learned to use the wet wipes because they're good for everything, basically. Then I shaved that around here, which is probably appropriate for my character. A little 1940s mustache here. I might taper that off down there so it meets the edges of my lip. The other reason I'm panting is because I did 36 squats in the shower. It's a place where you can sort of get your exercises done a little bit. So my hairpiece begins here and goes to there. So I won't be rubbing the towel hard on that area. This is where I've got some stitches from having a skin cancer removed. It wasn't cancer actually, but I only know that now that they've taken a biopsy. And also there they burned off that sore that I've had there for 25 years. Feels like it's gone away forever, hopefully. For that area they used liquid nitrogen. But you can't use liquid nitrogen on a large area, so for here they used a scalpel. I also gargled using this. But now it's run out, so I've got to buy some more. And I blew my nose because in the shower, the steam goes up and melts your snot. So you can get a lot done in the shower. The only thing you can't do in the shower is walk out dry, which is why this pain in the ass. Towel system is still used in the early 21st century. Hopefully in the future the shower will include a dryer, but at the moment it doesn't. It's currently about 3 o'clock in the morning, so any loud fans would probably wake the neighbours anyway. Ideally, you would have a cold room for the kitchen to store everything instead of a fridge. And then the back of that unit would be the warm room, which would be your clothes drying area and also your body drying area. So your laundry and bathroom would ideally be in the warm space, except for the fact that we've got to put our hair pieces on in a cold zone. So potentially not that great, but it would dry us quicker coming out of the shower. Do you understand what I'm saying? The back of a fridge emanates heat. So a cold room, the back of that would be perfect for laundry. So you could hang up all your clothes, the clothes that sort of don't want to be shrunk in the dryer, and they'd dry nicely. And that could therefore be a clothes rack and also potentially a walk-in wardrobe. Okay, so let's see how this went. This is Ghost Blonde. I'm just going to brush it back from the back part here and then gradually move towards the front area and see if it lifts. There's no lifting at the front, which is good, despite the heat of the steam, etc. And the lack of realism is precisely the same as it was when I first put it on, which is to say that there's basically a wall of hair at the front, meaning that I have to kind of have a brush forward fringe. This area back here might require being stuck down again, but I think looking at it, I can't see it, you can, but looking at it, you might think this plastic here would go further than the space allows, which means I should have probably worn the hairpiece down a little bit lower. But it's really too late for that with this system. With this system, the shower would have probably created such heat with the hairpiece glue that I probably could have ripped the whole thing off and just replaced it a bit further forward. This stuff is unforgiving, which makes me wonder why a lot of you use it. I'd say the people who use this haven't given this a proper go. 4 layers over a period of about an hour and 20 minutes, just putting it on in the first place, with absolutely no chance of just lifting it up and sticking it back down in a better spot. Versus this, 15 minutes, 1 layer, finished. And then it melts a bit, and then you can lift it up and put it back down again. But you wouldn't do that with lace, you'd only do it with poly. But I think it's very, very crazy to think that I should ever use poly again, given what you saw in my last video. So in my last video, I hadn't even cut this, but I took the scissors and went from, that's my natural hair there, and I went a bit higher there on the first layer, went a bit higher again on the second layer, third layer, fourth layer, fifth layer, which actually comes down to the bottom of my eye. The reason I keep it so long at the front is so that I can sort of keep it, have a brush back look or a brush forward look. So far, so good with this stuff, but there's no chance of changing my mind about where the placement has occurred. That's 10 times easier than that. And I'm glad to see so many of your comments about starting out getting off a hair system. It's brilliant. I know what it would felt like to be bald. It fucking sucks. So having a hair system is a pain in the ass compared to just shaving your head every day. But when you've shaved your head and you think, holy fuck, my ears are so massive, they're sticking out like this, like a fucking retarded monkey. It's good to either bulk up or get some fucking hair on your head, or both. So welcome to 20 newbies who have joined the club. And once again, I recommend poly instead of lace, 0.03mm poly. If you use my coupon code, as I'll place in the end of this video, you can get a 20% discount from lordhair.com, which could mean hundreds of dollars of savings. You can only use it once and you need to be logged in.